magbayanihan na. Bayanihan, pagtutulungan, walang kupas na kaugalian. Nagtagatibay, sinasabuhay, galak sa puso ay walang kapantay. Panahon na naman ang brigada, pagbigkisin lakas at diwa. Tara na brigada na, Brigada Eskwela, magkaisa sama-sama. Brigada Eskwela, salin na buong barkada. Brigada Eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na.
Ikaw ako, tayong lahat, hawak kamay, sabay-sabay, kapit-bisig, buong bayan, tara na, kumilos na.
Tulong-tulong sa pagsulong, hatid na kalidad sa edukasyon. Sa kabataan, saya at dunong, buong madla sabay na aahon. Panahon na naman ng brigada, bigisin lakas at diwa. Tara na brigada na, Brigada Eskwela, magkaisa sama-sama. Brigada Eskwela, salin na buong barkada. Brigada Eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na. Brigada Eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na. Brigada Eskwela, sabay-sabayhan na. Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na. Bayanihan, pagtutulungan, walang kupas na kaugalian. Nagtagatibay, sinasabuhay, galak sa puso ay walang kapantay. Panahon na naman ang brigada, pagbigkisin lakas at diwa. Tara na brigada na, Brigada Eskwela, magkaisa sama-sama. Brigada Eskwela, salin na buong barkada. Brigada Eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na.
Ikaw ako, tayong lahat, hawak kamay, sabay-sabay, kapit-bisig, buong bayan, tara na, kumilos na.
Tulong-tulong sa pagsulong, hatid na kalidad sa edukasyon. Sa kabataan, saya at dunong, buong madla sabay na aahon. Panahon na naman ng brigada, pagbigkisin lakas at diwa. Tara na brigada na, Brigada Eskwela, magkaisa sama-sama. Brigada Eskwela, salin na buong barkada. Brigada Eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na. Brigada Eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na.
bayanihan, pagtutulungan, walang kupas na kaugalian. Nagtagatibay, sinasabuhay, galak sa puso ay walang kapantay. Panahon na naman ang brigada, pagbigkisin lakas at diwa. Tara na brigada na, brigada eskwela, magkaisa sama-sama. Brigada eskwela, sa na buong barkada. Brigada eskwela, kilos na pagbayanihan na. Tayong lahat, hawak kamay, sabay-sabay, kapit-bisig, buong bayan. Tara na, kumilos na. Tulong-tulong sa pagsulong, hatid na kalidad sa edukasyon. Sa kabataan, saya at dunong, buong magkasabay na ahon. Panahon na naman ng brigada, pagbigisin lakas at diwa. Tara na brigada na, brigada eskwela, magkaisa sama-sama. Brigada eskwela, sa na buong barkada. Brigada eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na. Brigada eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na. Brigada eskwela, sabay-sabayhan na.
Isa kami sa brigada, sa MPNAG, Brigada. Isa kami sa Brigada Eskwela, sa MPNAG, Brigada.
Isa kami sa Brigada Eskwela, sa MPNAG, Brigada. Isa kami sa Brigada Eskwela, sa MPNAG, Brigada.
Oh, Brigada, Brigada Eskwela. Oh, Brigada, Brigada Eskwela. Panahon naman ng Brigada Eskwela, maganda, makiisa, makipagtulungan sa pangalan. Oh, Brigada, Brigada Eskwela, magbayanihan. Oh, Brigada, Brigada Eskwela, sama-sama. Oh, Brigada, Brigada Eskwela, magbayanihan. Oh, Brigada, Brigada Eskwela, sama-sama. Lahat tayo'y sama-sama, masaya ang ating brigada. Fight virtually, full of unity, everybody's trusting, #ready. Oh, handa ka na ba? Oh, bagong school year na, ang lahat ng mabigat ay gumagaan kung sama-sama at magtutulungan. Oh, brigada, Brigada Eskwela, magbayanihan. Oh, Brigada, Brigada Eskwela, sama-sama. Ay, sa kami sa brigada, basta MPNAG, Brigada. Ay, sa kami sa brigada, basta MPNAG, Brigada. Brigada Eskwela.
Ay, sa kami sa brigada, basta MPNAG, dekalidad.
Kaisa kami sa brigada, basta MPNAG, dekalidad.
Iisa kami sa Brigada Eskwela, basta MPNAG, dekalidad.
Sa kami sa brigada, basta MPNAG, dekalidad.
Isa kami sa brigada, basta MPNAG, dekalidad.
Kaisa kami sa brigada, basta MPNAG, may kalidad.
Kaisa kami sa brigada, basta MPNAG, di kalidad.
Kaisa kami sa brigada, basta MPNAG, legalidad.
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 Kaisa kami sa brigada, basta MPNAG, legalidad. Kaisa kami sa brigada, basta MPNAG, legalidad. Kaisa kami sa brigada, basta MPNAG, legalidad.
Kaisa kami sa brigada, basta MPNAG, legalidad.
Kaisa kami sa brigada, basta MPNAG, legalidad. Kaisa kami sa brigada, basta MPNAG, legalidad. Kaisa kami sa brigada, basta MPNAG, legalidad.
Kaisa kami sa brigada,
basta MPNAG, legalidad.
Kaisa kami sa brigada, basta MPNAG, de kalidad.
Kaisa kami sa brigada, basta MPNAG, legalidad.
Kaisa kami sa brigada, basta MPNAG, legalidad. Kaisa kami sa brigada, basta MPNAG, legalidad.
Panahon naman ng Brigada Eskwela, maganda, makiisa, makipagtulungan sa pangalan. Oh, Brigada.
The Brigada Eskwela 2021 started last August 3 with the theme, Brigada Eskwela, Bayanihan para sa Paaralan. It focuses on the collaboration and strengthening partnership engagements that complement DepEd efforts to implement the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan and ensure that quality education continues despite the COVID-19 pandemic.
Tama po, Ma'am Bisaya. Ang Brigada Eskwela ay ang pagkakaisa ng bawat stakeholders para maihatid ang kalidad na edukasyon para sa ating mga mag-aaral. And for this afternoon, we will have the Brigada Eskwela 2021 closing program. To our dynamic principal, Mr. Henry A. Sabidong, to our active PSDS in charge, Mr. Anthony Augusto Garcia, our Assistant Principal, Mr. Ryan O. Medina, our ASTPs, Mrs. Liberty A. Nobleza, and Ms. Rosalie Visor, head teachers, MPNAG teachers, our very supportive stakeholders, students, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Let us formally start our program by asking God for His grace and mercy through a prayer led by Mr. Marion Allen Albaladejo, science teacher, and followed by the singing of the nationalistic song and MPNAG hymn.
Ilagay po natin ang ating mga sarili sa presensya ng ating Panginoon. Sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Anak, at ng Espiritu Santo. Amen. Panginoon naming Diyos, lubos po namin kayong dinarakila at iniibig ng buong puso, isip at lakas. Humihingi po kami ng patawad sa aming mga pagkakamali, gaano man ito kaliit. Lubos po namin nagsisisi at nagbabalik loob sa iyo, o Panginoon naming Diyos. Panginoon, basbasan mo ang bawat isa sa amin, lalong-lalo na ang lahat ng guro, empleyado, at pamunuan ng aming sintang paaralan, ang mataas na paaralang Neptali A. Gonzales. Gabayan mo po kami sa araw-araw at iligtas sa kapahamakan at banta ng COVID-19. Bigyan mo po ng kagalingan ang mga nasa balig ng karamdaman at patuloy na iligtas sa COVID-19. Ama, kami ay lubos na nagpapasalamat sa lahat na nakibahagi sa Brigada Eskwela ngayong taon na ito. Idinadalangin po namin ang lahat na nagbahagi ng tulong sa lahat ng aming mga donors at sponsors. Pinagpapasalamat po namin ang naging tugon ng lahat sa aming panawagan para sa pagbabayanihan sa aming sintang paaralan ngayong panahon ng pandemya. Ipinagpapasalamat namin ang kanilang mabuting puso. Panginoon, basbasan mo sila at ilayo mo din sila sa lahat ng panganib at sakuna. Biyayaan mo sila ng masaganang pamumuhay at malusog na pangangatawan. Ito ang aming samo at dalangin, ang aming hinihiling sa pangalan ng aming Panginoong Yesus. Amen. Sa ngalan ng Ama, at ng Anak, at ng Espiritu Santo. Amen.
High School are the rock of our You are the stars and lights, our way to make us come true. We cry and Lord, we promise to uphold your prestige to stay. Being the best of what we can do, we salute you, dear alma mater. Neptali Gonzales High School, our beloved alma mater. You are the stars, light and guide, our light to make us come through. We cried and Lord, we promise to uphold your prestige to stay. Being the best of what we can do, we salute you, dear alma mater.
To welcome us to this Brigada Eskwela 2021 closing program, let me present our dynamic and dedicated school head, Mr. Henry A. Sabido.
Good morning to all of you. On behalf of students of
Good afternoon and welcome to the closing program of Brigada Eskwela.
All of you during this
Good afternoon also to our
we would like to
PSDS
thank
in
you
charge
from the
of
bottom
the
of
school,
our
Mr.
hearts.
Anthony Garcia,
Thank you for our sponsors,
and
the grant of
to the
communication from
Assistant
our
Principal of Junior High School, Mrs. Liberty A. Noblesa, and Miss Rosalie Visor. Also to our Assistant Principal 2 of the Senior High School, Mr. Ryan Medina. And to our parents and stakeholders, especially to our stakeholders who, without you, this program will not be possible. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. tayo po ay nasa pagsasara ng programa ng Brigada Eskwela. Subalit hindi nangangahulugan na ito po ay natatapos na. Ang Brigada Eskwela o ang pagtulong sa paaralan para sa ating mga kabataan, sa ating mga mag-aaral, ay actually naman po ay para naman to sa loob ng buong taon. Sapagkat ang pangangailangan at tulong ng kabataan ay hindi naman po natatapos. Ako po'y nagagala sapagkat napakaganda po ng report sa atin ng ating mga Brigada Eskwela Coordinator at Adapt School, sila Ginang Starks, si Ma'am Esperanza R. Starks at si Miss Rosalie Pisor. Napakadami pong tumugon ng ating panawagan. Wala man po akong maibalik sa inyong material na bagay. Ang dalangin at ang hangad ko po na kayo po'y pagpalain ng may kapal. Na kayo po ay bigyan ng magandang pangangatawan at mahabang buhay. Na kayo po ay bigyan ng mahustong pag-iisip, proteksyon at pabor ng Panginoon ay nasa aking pong puso. Kami po at ang buong community ng Mataas sa Paaralan ni Tere Gonzales ay nagpapasalamat at tumatanaw ng malaking utang na loob sa inyo. Ang inyong mga tulong, ang inyong mga ibinigay ay makakaasa na ito po ay magagamit ng ating mga mag-aaral at ng ating mga guro, kasama na rin po yung mga non-teaching personnel para sa pagpapatibay at pagpapaganda ng ating paaralan. Maaring hindi ko po kayo kilala personally, maaring hindi ko po mabanggit ang inyong mga organisasyon at pangalan. Subalit ang Diyos na nakakakita ng lahat ang siyang magpapala sa inyo. Ang inyong act of kindness, ang inyong ginawang kabutihan para sa mga mag-aaral ay naitala at nakita naman po ng may kapangyarihan, ng may kapal, at ang Diyos ang bahalang magpala sa inyo. Hawak ko po ang mga listahan ng mga nagkaloob at nagbigay, subalit ito po ay mababanggit at mabibigyan ng tamang parangal sa tamang panahon. Kilala niyo po ang mga sarili ninyo na tumulong sa aming mga mag-aaral, tumulong sa paaralan. Ang aming pong susunod na gawain ay maganda ng isang appreciation program o appreciation day para sa mga sponsors sa ating mga katuwang sa ating Brigada Eskwela. I think what I am holding right now, the list is incomplete. No? Marami pa pong mga individual at mga alumni, mga kaibigan, mga kakilala, at mga organisasyon na wala pa po ata sa listahan pinagkaloob sa akin ngayon. Ating po itong pagkakalinisin ng sa ganon, wala po tayong makakalimutan at makakaligtaan. Sa ganang akin sa oras pong ito, ang nais ko lamang po ay magpasalamat at muli idalangin kayo sa ating Panginoon na nawa kayo po ay pagpalain at bigyan ng marami pang kapasidad na tumulong nang sa ganon. Mas marami pang mga mag-aaral at mga mamamayan ang inyong matulungan. Maraming salamat po. Mga magulang, mga guro na naging kabahagi nito at mga mag-aaral. Muli po, ito po ang punong guro ng Mataas sa Paaralan ni Tere Gonzales nagsasabing, thank you and may God bless you. Ating pagkatandaan mga mag-aaral na basta MPNAG, di kalidad.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sabidong. And now, let us witness the unity song prepared by SPA Voice and Instrument, trained by our SPA specialists, Ms. Mylene Mangaser and Ms. Lara May Camacho.
have a dream of what I wanna be. I wanna be free. That's what my heart keeps telling me. Give me your hand.
We'll find a way.
There's people out there.
We feel the same
If we help each other. I just know we can succeed. We are one, but we are different. We're from all around the world. We share the same sun, we share the same ocean. We're every boy and girl. Come together and share our dreams to be among the stars. And we know that it's destiny. We are unity. We are unity.
I do believe, oh, I believe in destiny. It's up to me to make it into reality.
Give me a hand.
We'll find a way.
There's people out there.
We feel the same.
If we help each other, I just know we can succeed. We are one, but we are different. We're from all around the world. We share the same sun, we share the same ocean. We're every boy and girl. Come together and share our dreams to be among the stars. And we know that it's destiny. We are unity. No matter where you're from or who you are, we can come from a place to be that we are friends. We are one, but we are different. We're from all around the world. We share the same sun, we share the same ocean. We are one, we are different. We're from all around the world. We share the same sun, we share the same ocean. We are every boy and girl. Come together and share our dreams to be among the stars. And we know that it's destiny. We are unity. We are unity.
Thank you, SPA Voice. At this juncture, let us hear the message of our committed and very active Public School District Supervisor in charge of MPNAG, Mr. Anthony Augusto Garcia.
Thank you so much po sa ating, ano ba yung tsura ko ngayon? Sa ating punong guro, Mr. Henry A. Sabidong, sa ating mga pangalawa sa punong guro ng junior high school at senior high school, sa ating Brigada Eskwela Coordinator, Ma'am Rosary Sor, at gayon din sa ating ADAPA School Program Coordinator, sa lahat po ng mga guro, head teachers, master teachers, ang ating mga stakeholders, ang ating mga home learning partners, ang mga magulang, at sa mga batang mandunong ng mataas na paaralang Neptali A. Gonzales at sa buong MPNAG community. Isang mapagpalang araw po ng hapon at araw ng Biyernes sa lahat. Sa ngalan po ng ating Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Romela M. Cruz, at OIC Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Aurelio G. Alfonso, at gayon din sa Lead Division na namamahala po sa pagmomonitor at pagmomonitor po ng Brigada Eskwela, ang School Governance Operations Division sa ilalim ng liderato ng ating Chief Education Supervisor, Mrs. Emma G. Arubio. Ang amin pong taus-pusong pasasalamat at pagbati sa lahat, sa buong pamunuan po ng MPNAG at sa buong team ng Brigada Eskwela sapagkat muli ninyong napatunayan po, muli niyo pong napatunayan na ang pagkakaisa at ang patuloy na pagki-create ng connection sa iba't ibang mga grupo ay malaking bahagi po ng tagumpay ng taunang Brigada Eskwela. Taus-pusong pasasalamat po sa ating mga long-time partners, long-time mula po noong inilunsad ang Brigada Eskwela more than 10 years ago, ay patuloy po kayo na nananatili sa ating paaralan at patuloy po kayong tumutugon sa inyong tumutugon sa mga pangangailangan po. At taus-pusong pasasalamat po sa mga bagong mga partner na alam din agad kung ano ang kailangan ng ating paaralan. Sa lakas po ng inyong na-create na connection, marami na pong pagkakataon sa inyong programa ang kusa ng lumalapit ang ating stakeholders at ino-offer na po nila kung ano ang kanilang maitutulong sa ating paaralan para sa ating mga teaching and non-teaching personnel at sa ating mga mag-aaral. Maraming salamat po. At sa mga magulang po natin sa pangunguna ng General Parents and Teachers Association, salamat po sapagkat hindi po kayo bumibitiw, hindi po kayo bumibitaw sa inyong pangako na katuwang kayo, na isa kayo sa pinakamalakas na katuwang ng ating paaralan sa lahat po ng pagtupad sa mga adhikain nito. At sa ating mga batang mandunong ay salamat po sa pagbibigay inspirasyon sa ating management team, sa ating mga guro, upang mas magkaroon sila ng tiwala sa sarili na maghanap ng mga malalakas na partners po para po sa ating paaralan. At alam ko po na ang inyong mantra ay higit sa kompetisyon ng Brigada Eskwela ang mapabuti at matugunan ang mga pangangailangan ng ating mga mag-aaral ang unang-una sa inyong misyon upang patuloy nating maitaguyod ang Basta MPNAG de Kalidad. Magandang hapon po at maraming salamat.
Ayan, thank you very much, Mr. Garcia. Brigada Eskwela promotes volunteerism and bayanihan to our community and for our learners. Coming up, let us watch this video, A Glimpse to Brigada Eskwela Journey, prepared by Miss Marites Onachor, Head Teacher 3 ng Science Department, and Brigada Eskwela Chair Documentation.
Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na, bayanihan, pagtutulungan, walang kupas na kaugalian, natagatibay, sinasa buhay, galak sa puso ay walang kapantay. Panahon na naman ang brigada, pagbigkisin lakas at diwa. Tara na brigada na, Brigada Eskwela,
sama-sama. Brigada Eskwela, salin na buong barkada. Brigada Eskwela, kilos ng pagbayanihan na. Ikaw ako, tayong lahat, hawak kamay, sabay-sabay, kapit-bisig, buong bayan. Tara na, kumilos na. Tulong-tulong sa pagsulong, hatid na kalidad sa edukasyon. Sa kabataan, saya at dunong, buong madla sabay na aahon. Panahon na naman ng brigada, pabigisin lakas at diwa. Tara na, brigada na. Brigada Eskwela, magkaisa sama-sama. Brigada Eskwela, salin na buong barkada. Brigada Eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na. Brigada Eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na. Brigada Eskwela, magbayanihan na. Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na, bayanihan, pagtutulungan, walang kupas na kaugalian. Nagtagatibay, sinasabuhay, galak sa puso ay walang kapantay. Panahon na naman ang brigada, pabigisin lakas at diwa. Tara na, brigada na. Brigada Eskwela, magkaisa sama-sama. Brigada Eskwela, salin na buong barkada. Brigada Eskwela, kilos ng pagbayanihan na. Ikaw ako, tayong lahat, hawak kamay, sabay-sabay, kapit-bisig, buong bayan. Tara na, kumilos na. Tulong-tulong sa pagsulong, hatid na kalidad sa edukasyon. Sa kabataan, saya at dunong, buong madla sabay na aahon. Panahon na naman ng brigada, pabigisin lakas at diwa. Tara na, brigada na. Brigada Eskwela, magkaisa sama-sama. Brigada Eskwela, salin na buong barkada. Brigada Eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na. Brigada Eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na. Brigada Eskwela, magbayanihan na. Magkaisa sama-sama. Brigada Eskwela, salin na buong barkada. Brigada Eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na. Ikaw ako, tayong lahat, hawak kamay, sabay-sabay, kapit-bisig, buong bayan. Tara na, kumilos na. Tulong-tulong sa pagsulong, hatid na kalidad sa edukasyon. Sa kabataan, saya at dunong, buong madla sabay na aahon. Panahon na naman ng brigada, pabigisin lakas at diwa. Tara na, brigada na. Brigada Eskwela, magkaisa sama-sama. Brigada eskwela, sanib na buong barkada. Brigada Eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na. Brigada Eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na. Sabay-sabayhan na.
Thank you, Mrs. Nachor, for that wonderful presentation. Now, in life, it is important to be generous and kind without expecting anything in return. Being kind is to be selfless in every way and self serving in no way. Indeed, it gives us a smile when we see the compassion and generosity of our stakeholders. They truly make the difference not only for the teachers and for our students as well. At this point, to give us words of gratitude, here's Alexis Cesar Fernandez of grade 11 STEM, to be followed by our very hardworking Brigada Eskwela coordinator and at the same time, head teacher 3 of Araling Panlipunan, Miss Rosalie V. Sor.
Good morning to all of you. On behalf of all students of Mataas na Paaralang Natalie A. Gonzalez, whom received assistance financially from all of you during these trying times, we would like to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you for our sponsors in the grant of communication from alumni for students needing help who gave us countless opportunities for struggling students like us. Thank you to the Project Help, which stands for Help from Educators for students with potential who saw the hope and grit in dozens of students like me in our school. To the parents for youth's meaningful and year-long assistance to TAC MPNAG who looked out for us throughout the whole previous school year. Thank you for your unending support. To the greatest load of all project who gave us a chance to connect with our fellow classmates. Thank you for everything you have done for us. Thank you for all the load that you have provided for our gadgets for us to continue our online classes. And of course, to our helpful stakeholders. You don't know how much we are endlessly grateful for all of these kind gestures you have gave us. Thanks to all of you, we may had an easier chance to attain the bright future we all had been longing for. You all had a great impact in our lives, and I hope all of these kind gestures would one day return to all of you. Again, thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Sa atin pong punong guro, Mr. Henry A. Sabidong, sa ating PSDS in charge of the school, Mr. Anthony Agos M. Garcia, Assistant Principal 2 for Senior High School, Mr. Ryan O. Medina, Assistant to the Principal for Junior High School Academics, Mrs. Liberty Nobleza, Department Heads, Master Teachers, Learners, Home Learning Partners, sa ating pong mga stakeholders, sa lahat po na nakikisa at nakatutok sa ating virtual closing program, isang magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Giving is not just about making a donation. It is about making a difference, according to Kat Calvin. Bayanihan sa New Normal ay pinaigting ng Mataas na Paaralang Natalie A. Gonzalez. Pinalakas ang ugnayang pamparalan at ng stakeholders matapos tumanggap ang donasyon ng ating paaralan mula sa mga katuwang natin na nagpapabot ng support at tulong para sa ating Brigada Eskwela 2021. Kaya sa lahat ng mga mag-aaral, huwag tayong mawalan ng pag-asa. Ipagpatuloy ang laban sa kabila ng hamon ng pandemya. Dahil may mga taong di nagsasawa na magpaabot ng tulong para sa inyo at para sa paaralan. Mula po sa Mataas na Paaralang Natalie A. Gonzalez, ay pinapabot po namin ang taus-pusong pasasalamat sa lahat po ng aming naging kapartner o katuwang sa iba't ibang programa ng ating paaralan. Para po sa ating learner support, nariyan po ang programang Project Help or Help from Educators for Learners with Potentials na ito po ay mula sa mga MPNAG educators at iba pa pong educators. Ang Rotary Club of Mandaluyong 3800 sa kanila pong programang Greatest Load of All. Ang Project Paymaya or Parents for Youth's Meaningful Year-Long Assistance, Tatak MPNAG. Ito po ay sinusuportahan ng mga magulang. Ang ating pong Project Chicas or Grant for Communication from Alumni for Student Needing Help. Na ito po ay mula sa mga alumni. So ito po mga proyekto ito ay nagbibigay po ng monthly load allowance para sa ating mga mag-aaral. Ganyan din po ang ating para po sa WINS, sa WAS Facilities and Supplies, Manila Water Foundation at League of Corporate Foundations, at iba pa pong mga individual na nagbigay ng kanilang suporta. Ganyan din po sa ating Brigada Pagbasa, Linang Bilang, ang Cebu at Yakap Kabataan Organization at Mrs. Kapili. Sa sumuporta po sa programa ng Project Maarti at Project Efforts, maraming salamat po sa inyo. Para sa ating Gulayan sa Paaralan o ang ating greening program, Gulayan sa Paaralan at sa Tahanan, naging partner po natin ang Bureau of Plant Industry, ARCF Air Conditioning, at Barangay Mauwa Chair, Bernardo M. Evangelista. Sa capability building for learners, ang Pan-Aral e-Campus, at ang prepaid Wi-Fi mula po sa Globe Telecom Incorporated. Sa StreamYard natin, 388 Dragons Realty. Sa lahat po nagpaabot ng tulong para sa sanitation, health and wellness, PPEs, at iba pa pong mga donations mula po sa G-Trix Prime Incorporated, City Savings Bank Ortigas, RC Makati Olympia, Astoria Plaza, Every Nation Campus, McDonald's, PNP Mauway, alumni, parents, iba pang volunteers, MPNAG teachers, non-teaching personals, MPNAG admin, SSG, SPA Boys and Instruments, at iba pa po mga private individuals. So thank you for your never-ending support. Special thanks to the Brigada Eskwela Steering Committee, headed by our principal, Mr. Sabidong, and of course, sa support na binibigay sa atin ng ating PSTS, Mr. Garcia. Kayo po ay naging daan upang mahandugan ng tulong ang paaralan, lalo-lalo na rin ang mga guro na nagbibigay ng ambag mula sa sariling bulsa. Thank you sa mga guro na nag-volunteer to be part of Brigada Eskwela Steering Committee. Sa mga naging kasama ko sa pagbubuo ng programa na kahit gabi o weekend, ay pinagpapatuloy ang pagtatrabaho o sila ay patuloy na gumagawa. Thank you for your understanding and for your unending support. Sa ating technical team, Mr. Lim at Ms. Tapan, sa ating program masters at naging program masters natin, Mr. Handayan, Ms. Prias, at Mrs. Bisana. Words are not enough to thank you all for your selfless initiative. Thank you to our dear partners and volunteers for always being with us during the most difficult and challenging time. Muli po, maraming salamat sa lahat na nakiisa sa ating Brigada Eskwela 2021. That in all things, God may be glorified. Once again, thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you very much, Alexis and Miss Sor, taus-puso din po kaming nagpapasalamat sa lahat ng mga stakeholders na nagpaabot ng kanilang tulong at pagmamahal. And of course, one of the much awaited part of a program is an intermission number. Let us now witness the intermission number of our students and teachers for the Brigada Eskwela 2021.
Oh, Brigada, Brigada Eskwela. Oh, Brigada, Brigada Eskwela. Panahon naman ng Brigada Eskwela. Maganda, makiisa, magpapatuloy sa pangalan. Oh, Brigada, Brigada Eskwela. Magbayanihan, oh, Brigada, Brigada Eskwela. Sama-sama, oh, Brigada, Brigada Eskwela. Magbayanihan, oh, Brigada, Brigada Eskwela. Sama-sama, lahat tayo'y sama-sama. Masaya ang ating brigada. Kahit virtually, full yung unity. Everybody's transferring #ready. Oh, handa ka na ba? Oh, bagong school year na. Ang lahat ng mabigat ay gumagaan. Kung sama-sama at magtutulungan. Oh, brigada, Brigada Eskwela. Magbayanihan, oh, brigada, Brigada Eskwela. Sama-sama, oh, brigada, Brigada Eskwela. Magbayanihan, oh, brigada, Brigada Eskwela. Magbayanihan na.
Excuse me, ma'am? Nakamute po ata kayo, ma'am? Okay.
Paumanhin. Maraming salamat sa mga TikTokers ng MPNAG, TikTok Brigada. Ipinaghalo o pinagsama-samang mga talentadong guro at estudyante ng MPNAG. Okay, at this moment, we would like to convey our heartfelt appreciation to our committee members, stakeholders, and to all the people who supported MPNAG for Brigada Eskwela 2021. So let's have the awarding of the certificates. Let me read the context. Republika ng Pilipinas, Kagawaran ng Edukasyon, National Capital Region, Mataas na Paaralang Neptali A. Gonzalez, Certificate of Recognition is presented to Ariana May A. Rodavia, first place during the Brigada Eskwela Jingle Writing Contest with the theme Bayanihan sa Paaralan at Mataas na Paaralang Neptali A. Gonzalez. Given this 8th day of October 2021 at MPNAG, signed Sir Henry A. Sabidong, Principal. John R. G. C. Viloria, second place. Now, For the Certificate of Recognition for Project Help, mataas na paaralang Neftali A. Gonzalez, Certificate of Recognition is presented to Leonelyn C. Rania in grateful acknowledgement of her invaluable support as benefactor of Project Help for school year 2020-2021. Her assistance has contributed to the goal of the school to respond to special educational needs of learners in difficult circumstances during pandemic. Given this 26th day of July 2021 at Mataas na Paaralang Neftali A. Gonzalez, signed Mr. Henry A. Sabidong, Principal 4. Rosalinda P. Bandal, Benefactor of Project Help. Rowena E. Eclavia, Benefactor of Project Help. Julianne P. Ruiz, Benefactor of Project Help. Adelaida R. Guloy, Benefactor of Project Help. Rosalie V. Sor, Benefactor, Project Help. Marites O. Nachor, Benefactor, Project Help. Esperanza R. Starks, Benefactor, Project Help. Janela Marie O. Esteban, Benefactor, Project Help. Joanne Bernafe M. Frias, Benefactor, Project Help. Rona N. Gigataras, Benefactor of Project Help. Eva B. Deocareza, Benefactor, Project Help. Veronica Y. Santawana, Benefactor, Project Help.
And now, para naman po sa ating Brigada Donors, Teacher Donors. Bigyan po natin sila ng Certificates of Appreciation. Allow me to read the text. Republika ng Pilipinas, Kagawaran ng Edukasyon, National Capital Region, School Division Office, Mandaluyong City, Mataas na Paaralang Neftali A. Gonzalez, Certificate of Appreciation. This certificate is presented to Adelaida R. Guloy in grateful acknowledgement of her active role as teacher donor during the conduct of Brigada Eskwela 2021 Bayanihan para sa Paaralan, a nationwide campaign of Department of Education in preparation for the opening of school year 2021-2022. Given this 8th day of October 2021 at Mataas na Paaralang Neftali A. Gonzalez, 9 de Febrero Street, Barangay Mauay, City of Mandaluyong. Sign, Henry A. Sabidong, Principal 4. Certificate of Appreciation is presented to Rosalie Visor, Teacher Donor. Michelle Luz S. Villacorta, Teacher Donor. Nora S. Manlagnit, Teacher Donor. Rosalinda P. Bandal, Teacher Donor. Catherine C. Godio, Teacher Donor. Maria Erlinda C. Aguilion, Teacher Donor. Miriam M. Villa Ignacio, Teacher Donor. Joan Bernafe M. Frias, Teacher Donor. Florabella D. Buelva, Teacher Donor. Esperanza R. Starks, Teacher Donor. Marites O. Nachor, Teacher Donor. Audrey Curtis P. D., Teacher Donor. Josephine A. Dinglasan, Teacher Donor. Ryan O. Medina, Teacher Donor. Junior S. Lim, Teacher Donor. Gina L. Quizon, Teacher Donor. Yolanda V. Swing, Donor. Maria Cristina L. Pabayo, Donor. Raquel N. Castillo, Teacher Donor.
Now, for the certificate of recognition for the different committees, allow me to read the text. Republika ng Pilipinas, Kagawaran ng Edukasyon, National Capital Region, School Divisions Office, Mandaluyong City, Mataas na Paaralang Neptali A. Gonzalez. Certificate of recognition is presented to Joanne Bernafe M. Frias in grateful acknowledgement of her active role as Chair of Advocacy and Marketing Committee during the conduct of Brigada Eskwela 2021, Bayanihan para sa Paaralan. Given this 8th day of October 2021 at the Mataas na Paaralang Neptali A. Gonzalez. Signed, Mr. Henry A. Sabidong, Principal 4. Certificate of recognition is presented to Junior S. Lim as co-chair of Advocacy and Marketing Committee. Narisa M. Orpilla as co-chair of Advocacy and Marketing Committee. Rene B. Tepan as member of Advocacy and Marketing Committee. Rachel G. Tapan as member of Advocacy and Marketing Committee. Moises L. Fuentes as member of Advocacy and Marketing Committee. John Daniel R. Carbonera as member of Advocacy and Marketing Committee. Maylene M. Mangasur as member of Advocacy and Marketing Committee. Lara Mesa Y. Camacho as member of Advocacy and Marketing Committee. Raquel N. Castillo as member of Advocacy and Marketing Committee. Charlie Rosario, GPTA President as member of Advocacy and Marketing Committee. Yolanda B. Swing as member of Advocacy and Marketing Committee. Marion Allen B. Albaladejo as member of Advocacy and Marketing Committee. Verhel L. Handayan as member of Advocacy and Marketing Committee.
And now for Resource Mobilization Committee, Certificate of Recognition is presented to Adelaida R. Guloy as Active Chair of Resource Mobilization Committee. Josephine A. Dinglasan as the Co-Chair of Resource Mobilization Committee. Ryan J. C. Verbo as Co-Chair of Resource Mobilization Committee. Prudence A. Palon as member of Resource Mobilization Committee. Maribel A. Diaz as member of Resource Mobilization Committee. Rowena E. Eclavia, member of Resource Mobilization Committee. Veronica Y. Santawana as member of Resource Mobilization Committee. Mary Cheng O. Salvador as member of Resource Mobilization Committee.
Now for the Administrative and Finance Committee, Certificate of Recognition is presented to Michelle Luz S. Villacorta as Chair of the Administrative and Finance Committee. Gina L. Quizon as co-chair of Administrative and Finance Committee, Flora Bella D. Huelva as member of Administrative and Finance Committee, Alvin P. Derry as member of Administrative and Finance Committee, Rosalinda T. Parenas as member of Administrative and Finance Committee.
And now for Documentation Committee. Certificate of recognition is presented to Maritas O. Nachor as the Chair of the Documentation Committee, Julian P. Ruiz as Co-Chair of the Documentation Committee, Juliette D. Barandok as Co-Chair of the Documentation Committee, Nympha A. Bondok as member of the Documentation Committee, Marisa P. Pasion as member of the Documentation Committee, Sitaren P. B. Besina, member of Documentation Committee.
Now for the program implementation, certificate of recognition is presented to Liberty A. Nobleza in grateful acknowledgement of her chair of program implementation. Laura Del S. San Jose, chair of program implementation. Ana Marie M. Abelia, chair of program implementation. Gemeline M. Basilio, member of program implementation. Michael C. Serio, member of program implementation. Herminia P. Solis, member of program implementation. Maria Cristina L. Pabayo, member of program implementation. Francis C. Manalo, member of program implementation. Leoneline C. Rania, member of program implementation. Kimberly T. Farwelo, member of program implementation. Catherine C. Godio, member of program implementation. Marisal C. Malana, member of program implementation. Janine S. Alba, member of program implementation. Caroline R. Cabrera, member of program implementation. Mariani E. Tatoy, member of program implementation. Joanne M. Tomenyo, member of program implementation. Prima Madonna P. Magno, member of program implementation. Sherry L. Ibonia, member of program implementation. Leolinda V. Sevilla, member of program implementation. Diomedes M.
Okay, certificate of recognition is presented to Diomedes M. Abringe in grateful acknowledgement for his active role as Physical Facilities Coordinator during the conduct of Brigada Eskwela 2021 Bayanihan sa Paaralan, a nationwide campaign of the Department of Education in preparation for the opening of school year 2021-2022. Given this 8th day of October 2021 at Mataas na Paaralang Neptali A. Gonzales, 9 de Febrero Street, Barangay Mauay, City of Mandaluyong, signed Mr. Henry A. Sabidong, Principal 4.
Certificate of recognition is presented to Esperanza R. Starks in grateful acknowledgement of her active role as ADAPA School Coordinator during the conduct of Brigada Eskwela 2021, Bayanihan para sa Paaralan, a nationwide campaign of the Department of Education in preparation for the opening of school year 2021-2022. Given this 8th day of October 2021 at the Mataas na Paaralang Neptali A. Gonzales, signed Mr. Henry A. Sabidong, Principal 4.
Certificate of Recognition is presented to Rosalie Visor in grateful acknowledgement of her active role as Brigada Eskwela Coordinator during the conduct of Brigada Eskwela 2021 Bayanihan para sa Paaralan in preparation for the opening of school year 2021-2022. Given this 8th day of October 2021 at mataas na paaralang Neftali A. Gonzalez, 9 de Febrero Street, Barangay Mauay, City of Mandaluyong. Signed, Mr. Henry A. Sabidong, Principal 4.
Certificate of Recognition is presented to Ryan O. Medina in grateful acknowledgement of his role as overall co-chair during the conduct of Brigada Eskwela 2021 Bayanihan para sa Paaralan, a nationwide campaign of the Department of Education in preparation for the opening of school year 2021-2022 given this 8th day of October 2021 at the mataas sa paaralang Neftali A. Gonzalez, signed Mr. Henry A. Sabidong, Principal 4.
Another certificate of recognition is presented to Henry A. Sabidong in grateful acknowledgement of his support during the conduct of Brigada Eskwela 2021 Bayanihan para sa Paaralan as nationwide campaign of the Department of Education in preparation for the opening of school year 2021-2022. Given this 8th day of October 2021 at mataas na paaralang Neftali A. Gonzalez, 9 de Febrero Street, Barangay Mauay, City of Mandaluyong. Signed, Rosalie Visor, Brigada Eskwela Coordinator. And now, for the certificate of participation, we will call the departments and makukuha nyo po ang inyong certificate. Ibibigay na lamang po ang Google Drive. Pero ito po ang tatawagin po natin ay by department po. So let's start. Allow me to read the text. Republika ng Pilipinas, Kagawaran ng Edukasyon, National Capital Region, School Division Office, Mandaluyong City, mataas na paaralang Neftali A. Gonzalez, Certificate of Participation. This certificate is presented to Filipino teachers for his or her active participation during the conduct of Brigada Eskwela 2021 Bayanihan para sa Paaralan, a nationwide campaign of the Department of Education in preparation for the opening of school year 2021-2022. Given this 8th day of September, 8th day of September ay dumataas na paaralang Neftali A. Gonzalez, 9 de Febrero Street, Barangay Mauay, City of Mandaluyong. Signed, Mr. Henry A. Sabidong, Principal 4.
Certificate of Participation is presented to the English teachers.
Certificate of Participation is presented to Math teachers.
Certificate of Participation is presented to Science teachers.
Certificate of Participation is presented to Araling Panlipunan teachers.
Certificate of Participation is presented to PLE teachers.
Certificate of Participation is presented to Edukasyon sa Pagpapakatao teachers.
Certificate of Participation is presented to MAPE teachers.
Certificate of Participation is presented to Senior High School teachers.
Certificate of Participation is presented to non-teaching personnel.
Ayan, we are now about to end our program. But before that, let us hear the closing remarks of our beloved and compassionate master teacher and Adopt School Coordinator, Mrs. Esperanza R. Starks.
A Swahili proverb says, Unity is strength, division is weakness. A pleasant day to everyone, to our principal, Mr. Henry A. Sabidong, to our PSTS in charge, Mr. Anthony Augusto M. Garcia, to our assistant principal and assistants to the principal, all department heads, teachers, non-teaching personnel, parents, students, all stakeholders. Truly, there is strength in unity. Napatunayan po natin ito sa napaka-successful na Brigada Eskwela 2021. At ito po ay hindi mangyayari kundi sa pagtutulong-tulungan po nating lahat. Walang maliit o malaking kontribusyon, walang maliit o malaking ginawa para sa paaralan. Ang lahat po ng mga nagawa natin, ang lahat po ng naitulong natin, ito po ay sama-samang bumuo ng isang napakagandang Brigada Eskwela, bayanihan para po sa ating paaralan. Maraming salamat po on behalf of our principal and our Brigada Eskwela coordinator, Ma'am Rosalie Visor. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat dahil sa pagtutulong-tulong po natin, nakita po natin kung paano rin po natin na ipaaabot ang pagtulong natin sa ating mga mag-aaral. Napakahirap po ng sitwasyon natin ngayon dahil sa pandemya, pero hindi po ito naging hadlang para po tayo ay magkaisa para po sa brigada. Muli po, ang aming pong pasasalamat, ang aming pong pakikiisa sa bawat miyembro po ng pamilyang MPNAG at ang amin pong pag-congratulate sa bawat isa po sa atin dahil lahat po tayo ay kaparte. Dahil basta MPNAG, hindi lamang po mag-aaral, hindi lamang po guro, hindi lamang po magulang, hindi lamang po non-teaching personnel, lahat po tayo dekalidad. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat o magandang araw po sa ating lahat.
Maraming salamat, Mrs. Starks. It has been a great afternoon for everyone. Our special thanks to all the viewers, committee members, and stakeholders. To our Almighty Father in Heaven, thank you for making this event possible. I am Mrs. Sitaren B. Besana.
And I am Miss Job Frias. Thank you and God bless to all.
Good afternoon.